Hey, it's Dr. Mort Orman here, and today I want to talk to you about politics. Yes, politics. I mean, have you been watching what's been going on in the political discourse recently? I mean, have you really been watching? Not so much watching the political discourse, but watching the reaction of people to it. Watching how people are working themselves into a frenzy, getting themselves angry to the point of violence, just creating all kinds of stress and anger and upset for themselves. And it's an amazing process to watch. You can really get an education in where stress comes from just by watching how the American public is responding to the politicians and the media and all the stuff that's going on today. It's remarkable. So not only is what's being revealed today that the political system is corrupt and both parties are absolutely corrupt, not only is that being on display for everyone to see very, very clearly in a way we maybe haven't seen it before, but what's also getting revealed is the low level of emotional intelligence in the general population. It's absolutely fascinating, at least from my perspective, to watch how people have no comprehension of why they're feeling as angry as they are and how they're getting themselves and working themselves into that frenzy. You see, when you look at things in a very distorted way, and by God, we have so much help coming from the media and coming from the politicians themselves in having distorted views rather than accurate, truthful views of what's really going on. When we're only focused in on one part of the story of any issue we might be talking about, and we're not looking at the whole picture, we're not looking at all sides of the story, you can get yourself angry by doing that. We have this natural ability as human beings to focus in and narrow in on just what we want to see and ignore or deny other parts of reality that are absolutely real and absolutely exist. And that's a good way to get yourself angry when what you're focused on looks bad or wrong to you. But it only looks bad or wrong to you because you're not seeing the whole picture. And that's what's actually happening today, and it's in clear view. Anybody who wants to see it can see how most Americans today, regardless of what generation you're in, and no matter how much schooling you've had, how much education you have, how successful you are in life, in business, in your profession, have no comprehension of how their distorted views of things, helped out by the media, helped out by politicians, helped out by all kinds of other subtle influences around us, is causing them to be angry because they're not seeing the truth. They're not seeing what's really going on in its full and total perspective. So I just wanted to share that observation with you. If you focus on that a little bit as you watch the remaining acts play out in this drama, I think you'll see that there's a very good reason why we have a stress epidemic today. And it's really incumbent upon you. So you can't just expect, if you do nothing, that you're going to be that you're not going to be affected by all this pollution, this emotional pollution that surrounds us. You really have to take the reins yourself. You have to get the education. You have to understand your emotions. And that's the only way you can remain sane in a crazy world like we're living in today. Talk to you later.